Alexi McGammond. She is apparently a reporter who was having a private, off-the-record conversation with former NBA great Charles Barkley. Charles Barkley obviously is quite an outspoken individual, and apparently Barkley decided to joke with her a little bit, Alexi McGammond, I should say, said, "Just FYI, Charles Barkley told me tonight, quote, I don't hit women, but if I did, I would hit you, end quote. And then when I objected to that, he told me I, quote, couldn't take a joke, end quote." Okay, there are a couple things I need to unpack for you here, ladies and gentlemen, and some of these things may be difficult for you to hear. I don't care. Buck up, Buttercup. If this is hard for you to hear, then I'm telling you things that your father should have told you. One, whether you are a reporter or whether you're not a reporter, if something is off the record or something is not declared to be public, keep it to yourself. I have no idea when this happened or how this happened in this day and age, where people feel like any kind of text message, email, private conversation that they don't like must immediately be broadcasted to the world. You actually don't need the attention of everybody in your social media circle every single time something bad happens to your feels. I know that can be difficult to understand, but you can actually just take things in and let it go. You don't have to do the "everybody look at me, I'm so offended" thing all the time. I don't know what that is, but I find it to be repulsive. Who knows, maybe I'm the weird one, because sometimes I feel like I'm one of about 3 people on the planet who can keep things to myself. That's number one. 2, this is advice to ladies. This is advice to the young people, men and women out there. Pay attention to me. I understand this is offensive. Again, tough. This is not your mommy's show. This is my show. You had better learn how to toughen up and compartmentalize if you want to exist in this world. If you want to stay at home all day long and just do your thing and eat bonbons and watch The View and maybe do a little dusting, then you can be a sensitive little snowflake. And I can't believe he joked at me. And oh my gosh. If you want to exist out there, get tougher. If somebody comes at you, go right back at them. Or even better, tell me if this is too radical. Just let it go. You see here, this is the problem. And this applies to men and women. We have a generation of parents. I'm not criticizing the kids. People were not created, just out of nowhere. We have a generation of parents who have told their children, your feelings matter. Are you ready? Your feelings don't matter at all. None. Like, not even that much. Nobody gives a crap how you feel. This world doesn't care how you feel. You had better learn how to deal with the world you live in. I know that's hard to hear and that's hard to take in, but you'll be a lot happier if you get a thicker skin out there. I find it to be a little bit embarrassing every time somebody tells me, he made me feel bad. Gosh, I don't even know what's happening out there. And you know what? While we're on the parenting thing, you should be placing challenges in front of your children instead of removing them from in front of your children. You want your child to never lose a basketball game and win state every year. And I'm so proud of Billy. I want my kid to get cut because he didn't work hard enough and come home crying. Does that mean I like to see my son cry? No, it's terrible. I want him to know about the value of hard work. I want him to know about overcoming failure. That is raising a person who's going to be an adult one day. So, when your little league coach, when your son's little league coach is a little hard on him and makes him do a couple extra push-ups, and he comes home and says, Mommy, you're not going to believe what the coach made me do today. Your response to that is, oh, I like this guy. You know what? Go ahead and give me 10 more push-ups just for follow-up on it. What your response should not be is what I see far too often out there. I'm going to call the coach. You know what? Even better. I'm going to get on Facebook and post about it, and then all the neighborhood moms can pile on him too and talk about what a big meanie he is. Stop trying to coddle your kids and put them in a little bubble. Start teaching them how to overcome obstacles. Otherwise, your child grows up to be Alexi McGammond, who feels the need to go on Twitter and broadcast the fact that Charles Barkley made a joke. Good grief. Charles, he's been doing this for a long time. Apparently, he isn't going to stop. Here's what he had to say.
I've been saying whatever the hell I want for 30 years, and I'm doing great.
Keep doing what you do, Charles. And by the way, Charles and I don't agree on anything politically, but I love the fact that people are offensive now. And I know that sounds ridiculous. How could you want someone to be offensive? If you're somebody who gets offended, then you deserve to be offended. That was really smart. I'm going to repeat that again. If you're somebody who gets offended, then you deserve to be offended.